Yo, what's up guys? The Average Kid here, and I have a special guest. It seems like I've had a special guest for like the past 5 videos, but UKD is back once again. We're going to do a little dual comm. We're going to talk about what we need to do to prep for Halo 4. It's coming fast, guys. We got to do a little prep for it, but before we get into that, UKD has a special announcement, and I'm going to let him do his special announcement. So here it is.
Okay, special announcement. First of all, I am not special as a guest anymore, apparently, especially after having the average girlfriend on for one of your last videos. But as maybe like 18 people know, I have a channel of my own on YouTube, and I've done some videos. And unfortunately, I don't get to post very often, and my technology at my house is extremely poor. And all of my videos have been produced, directed, and partially starred in by the average kid. So
you can't. I mean, you got to have some sexy in there.
Yeah, definitely need the sexy. Yeah, so it just seemed appropriate, and obviously because he told me that I wouldn't be allowed to use his equipment anymore if I got my own channel.
That is not true. Don't let him lie to you.
That we would consolidate channels, and I would go into kind of a guest role, you know, like the Ed McMahon to his Johnny Carson kind of thing.
Nice. Probably those young kids aren't going to get that, but yeah, I'm really excited to have UKD exclusively to my channel, live and direct, whenever we can. And so I'm stoked. See, I just stuttered there. That's how excited I am.
Yeah, that's why you stuttered. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
First things first, what do you need to do to prep for Halo 4?
Okay, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of never having been like MLG super pro player like the average kid here. I'm going to break out the old Halo 3 disc. I'm going to do a little matchmaking, play some social, get back into using the BR.
Yeah.
Average Kid already has some videos up. There's some other places that have videos up of Halo 4 gameplay. I'm going to start reviewing some of that, taking a look at it. I'm hopeful that Halo 4 is going to be a lot more like Halo 3, Halo 1, and Halo 2. Be more of a franchise than, say, I don't know, Reach.
Yeah, Reach did just kind of go off the wall as far as the franchise goes.
Yeah, they left the reservation early and often. And I want to get back into that feel, the Halo feel. I mean, I might go through the campaign a little bit and start going back over the storyline. I know there's a lot of people that read the books and all. And kind of get back into what I would call a Halo frame of mind.
Yeah. So. I like that, yes. I definitely agree with you on getting back and playing some Halo 3. Those of you that have only played Reach and don't know what the BR feels like, I think Halo 3 will at least give you somewhat of what the BR might feel like in Halo 4. Obviously, we don't absolutely know because neither of us have played Halo 4, but I think it would be overall a generally good thing to do. And the good thing about Halo 4 is Halo 4 BR is going to be hit scan. Well, any weapon in Halo 4 is going to be hit scan, where in Halo 3, if you do go back and you've never played Halo 3 before, you have to lead your shots in Halo 3.
Well, I mean, it's a little more intuitive to think aim and shoot as opposed to leading your shots. I mean,
and I agree with that. I do like hit scan way more than how Halo 3 played out. But not that I didn't like that about the game. I got used to that. You just have something you have to get used to.
Yeah, well, I mean, I look at it kind of like, you know, the BR in Halo 3 was kind of like a hunter shooting a deer, as opposed to, you know, let's face it, it's supposed to be an advanced technology. You have this super high-powered rifle that fires burst rounds.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to lead very much. I mean, it's fairly instantaneous. But, you know, one of the other things I'm looking forward to with Halo 4 is getting back to the rank structure, the layout of the games. Hopefully their game types are fairly similar to 3.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I know ranked hasn't necessarily been confirmed or denied for Halo 4. They did show like the Spartan point system, which is very similar to Halo Reach, but they have not confirmed ranking. Yeah. I know you guys already know this, and I've like screamed this since the beginning, or since we've first heard about Halo 4, that I really want a ranking system, and honestly, it's very true. I have not changed my mind in any way. I think ranking system would help Halo Reach and my desire to play it, but I'm not going to drag on about that. So basically, yeah, ranking system, please.
Well, I think ranking systems do a lot of things. Remember, when I first started playing Halo, I started playing with the average kid. Basically, he brought me over to his house. He was like, "You got to try this game." I tried the game. I was like, "This is amazing." I mean, the controls were intuitive. The gameplay was fun. It was fast and exciting. And I sucked. I was terrible. If it hadn't been for social and then lower rank and then moving up in rank as you got better and sometimes sliding back,
And that I think that improves the player too, because that gives you a certain area to get to where just the credit building and getting a certain rank, that doesn't really do anything for you. That doesn't make you a better player, where a ranking system does. And having the ability to go into a social playlist and get used to the game also helps immensely.
Oh yeah, plus let's face it, I loved the fact that unfortunately I'm a father of 4. I don't have time to play every night like some guys do. And you know, not batting on them or anything. I think it's great if you've got time to go home after a hard day's work, sit down, play a couple hours of Halo.
Yeah.
But it would be completely terrible for me to have to constantly play guys that are at that
high level. Yeah, that's where a ranking system definitely helps out the younger players, the new players.
And the old guys. Let's face it, and the old guys who are more recreational. I mean, let's face it, I could play a competitive game against guys that were pretty much in my skill level, and a lot of times in matchmaking you would hear guys that were more in my situation playing in the level mid-20s instead of up in the high 40s like, say, the average kid or even bad kids.
Well, also, you mentioned about the intuitive controller stuff, and I have to agree with that. It definitely needs to not be super complicated. Hopefully they don't add a bunch of different controls. From what I saw on the gameplay from Elamite Warrior that I have on my channel, it does look like we might be using the D-pad a little bit. I'm not really sure yet. I guess we'll kind of find out. So hopefully it is as intuitive as it's been in the past, and really we're just going to have to wait and see. One thing that I'm going to do is not make a judgment on the game too soon. I'm definitely going to give the game a week or two, and then I'm going to make my final judgment. So we'll see what happens, and I can't wait for Halo 4. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
See ya!
Hey guys, be sure to check out my previous video. I did it with my girlfriend. Haha. LOLs on that, what I just said. But we just did a commentary about how she feels about me playing video games and the whole YouTube thing. It's pretty enjoyable, so check that out and be sure to subscribe for more. Later, guys.